headphones off. Y'all never be able to hear this. All right, so what's going on? What's popping? Turn this light up a little bit. It's dark as hell, right? Ah, there we go. All right, so check this out, right? So I was listening to this a few minutes ago, and I heard finally this audio because somebody else had told me to check it out or whatever. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go check it out, see what this about. So I just got in the house or whatever. So I said, yeah, let me go see what this about, right? So it was Tasha K. Tasha K went on her show, I guess. I don't know. I don't even understand how Shorty still got a show, really. Like, I don't even understand the whole dynamic behind Fox hiring her. That's why I said it's like some real white supremacy, yes, I'm massa, how hard you want me to tap dance shit going on with a lot of these black females out here. And it's coming to a hole now. You know what I mean? We're talking about the same chick right now that had a judgment put against her because she was talking shit about Cardi B. Salud a mujeres dominicanas, tú sabes, claro. Se siempre, tú sabes. This is the same broad that fled the country because she couldn't pay one settlement. This is the same broad, huh? This is the same, y'all following me? This is the same broad that came back to America and evidently now gonna be working at Foxsoul after she fled the country, filed bankruptcy, all kinds of other shit that didn't really look like the same look that she was trying to give out. Then we fast forward, Shorty, and this is the connection here. Trust me on this one. Shorty tries to somehow or another extort Kevin Hart. Is that what we were talking about? She tried to extort Kevin Hart. That didn't work out for her. Because what happened? Kevin Hart came with that fire. He said, yo, lawyer up. Let's do it. We'll see what you really worth. So you that much of a million's already in the hole. And now you talking about Cory Holcomb. I got you. I got you. And this is on the eve of you getting, see, you done turned up. Tasha K turned up a lot since she got this little for knuckle with Foxsoul. And I'm just saying, like, Foxsoul, listen. You can't be over there hiring a whole bunch of people. You can't be over you can't be over there hiring a whole bunch of people that in a normal world will be tap dancing in front of massa. You understand what I'm saying here? Now I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that. I know a lot of y'all I think gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe you saying that. But listen to the premise behind the conversation. Let me fast forward in that because I ain't gonna play the audio or the motherfucking video on here. I ain't gonna play either, but I will be able to paraphrase most of it for y'all and have y'all have a little bit of enjoyment while listening to it. So Shorty says on her podcast a couple allegations. The first allegation she put out, and I got to get into that. The first allegation she put out was this. Shorty said that Cory all this time had been sleeping with Darlene. Now I want to tell y'all why I'm invested in this, and I'm not a guy that's just talking here. I watched this show for 12 years. 12 years. 12 years. Only time that I missed the show was during the time when I guess that's what the time when it was with Jamie Foxx, I think. And I didn't really, I didn't even know the show existed, but I knew of Darlene. You understand what I'm saying? OG Darlene, who was a model, who was a baddie, one of the original baddies. Darlene OG Ortiz, Ice-T's ex. Darlene OG Ortiz, who's still badder than a motherfucker. She older than Tasha K. Please, let's be correct here. You understand what I'm saying? So I had a little problem when I heard her and she was sitting there and she was just talking blatantly and she alluded that she had talked to Cory Holcomb's daughter. And I know a lot of y'all got a problem because she was like, yo, Cory called his daughter a bitch online and all this shit and all this shit. No, Cory been talking like that, B. He been talking like that. This is a man, every time he come to New York, except for last time we came to New York at that whatever such and such theater, whatever that shit was. I didn't get into that, but I was outside, y'all remember. But the time before that was Caroline's. The time before that was Sasa Confuego in the Bronx. Time before that, you understand? Like, I done been around Cory 2 times at Caroline's. He was one of the last comics to perform at Caroline's. World famous in New York City. You know what I'm saying? From New York City, internationally, I met. A lot of comics have passed through there. What's going on? Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and pin that. You know what I'm saying? That's the cash app right there. Y'all want to hit that up or whatever, whatever. Don't nobody fuck with me, but I be telling, I swear to God to you, I be telling the truth. So I've been following this show for like 12 years. I shared this show. I've been in hoops with the show. I know the personalities. I can tell you who been on there, who ain't been on there. You understand what I'm saying? And so the show got integrity. You understand? And I like to say definitely Cory and amongst a couple other podcasters, because the podcaster game and the radio game is two totally different things. They were mentors and tutors along with Zoe Williams and a couple. This is a camp that I'm familiar with. You understand what I'm saying? Not just for my viewership, but they got to know who the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So when I listened to this shit, he said, "Yo, she had been sleeping. He had been sleeping with Darlene, and that's why the marriage fucked around and messed up." And he's got verification of this via Cory Holcomb's daughter. First of all, Cory, contact your motherfucking daughters. Tell her stay away from this vampire. That's for one. This vampiric shit. And it goes back to what I was saying the other motherfucking day, and everybody got mad at me or whatever. She also added in her diatribe, see, this is a black man, and then alluded to the usual, he gay. There's that one again. There's that one again. Because he said something about her once upon a time. I watched that show every freaking week, and I don't remember not once, but maybe twice that Cory said something about Tasha K, and it was a while back, son. It was a while back. Like, for her to do this right now, it's because of opportunity, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? And for her to be coming in the door at Foxsoul like that, and y'all niggas cool with that shit, I don't know. Like, the whole tirade sounded like a southern slave, to be quite honest with you. You understand? Yes, sir, boss. I done went after the upload up, boss. What we's doing now? What we doing now, boss? We sick ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, son. And so I saw this little epic tirade that Tasha K did or whatever. And I was just like, yo, shorty, you back at it again. And I think the reason she went after son was because of pure simple fact of the Kevin Hart connection, because she mentioned Kevin Hart. Well, why you ain't mention Kevin Hart had legal action points against you? Why you ain't mention that to the crowd? Oh shit, that would fuck up the Foxsoul shit, huh? That would fuck up the Foxsoul shit, huh? Chokehold. You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of these, and I want to say this to the people I know, because I know people with Fox via my boss who's, I ain't even gonna say, I ain't even gotta say all that. It's self-explanatory. But I have people from Fox's card in my pocket. I covered the, and I hate to say it like this, but I covered the Jonathan Majors case and also the Trump case in person at the courthouse. So there was all kinds of what's the name out there that I got contact with, and you know, consider friends with now, considering people that I've already known in the media industry. Like, I'm small, but I'm big. You understand? A lot of people think I ain't got no power, and I you know what I'm saying? But my word goes a long way. Trust me when I tell you that. Maybe not for you, but for a lot of other people, it does. People that matter, you know. Yeah. So I sit there and I listen to this whole diatribe that Tasha K did, and I said, damn, they gonna hire her at a major network after she just did that. This is the way you introduce her in, huh, Fox? And see, her fans gonna be here. But once again, I'm gonna say again, why is this bitch online trying to allude to who's gay, who ain't gay, who broke, who ain't broke, who dusty, who ain't dusty? Shorty, you left the country because you ain't have that motherfucking brink. You understand what I'm saying? You had that brink. You know what I mean? You know, fucked up. You know what I mean? It was like, So it was like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, shorty from the Bronx just ripped her. Shorty from the Bronx just ripped her. You understand? And Cardi won that judgment. And since then it's been, I hope you ain't counting on that Foxsoul shit to help you with that judgment, right? Like, I hope you ain't, that check ain't paying for that. I know that check ain't paying for that. Look, Claudia Jordan, who used been on 5150, and motherfuckers don't even realize that. Claudia Jordan had been on 5150. In my opinion, she was introduced on the show by Zoe Williams. Shout out to Zoe Williams, you know what I mean? Sean, that shit crazy. And there's a lot of women online doing this same motherfucking mechanic. And I'm seeing it week after week after week after week after week after week after week. Where you do, you go online, You talk shit about a dude, call him Dusty Musty, he ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. As she tried to explain, she said in the same breath, Cory Holcomb was busy trying to go get a house because he found out chick was pregnant. But this dusty, rusty motherfucker wanted to move into the baby mom house. He wanted to marry her. This nigga terrible. This is what the bitch said in one breath. I can't make this shit up. Go listen to the audio yourself. The bitch say that in one breath. She said this dusty, rusty motherfucker wanted to go buy a house. Where the fuck, what dimension are we in? This is what Tasha K said about Cory Holcomb. I'm losing it. I'm like, well, what the fuck is going on here? Did I just hear? Let me rewind this shit, make sure I heard this shit right, because this shit don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna tell you, Black American men, something that you need to know, right? You were at war with these women, whether you think so or not, whether you want to accept it or you don't accept. You have been for some years. All right. They're shaking their dicks at you. I understand. In a normal world, nobody would think getting a job at Foxsoul is actually setting the fucking world on fire. But we live in a time now where people find that acceptable. Oh, she on Foxsoul. Oh, shit. Man, they cut that shit like that. They have to. Huh? You think that's premier programming for that network? A network involved in vertical integration and synergy at the massive points that they do? I learned about these motherfuckers in college 10 years ago. I just took y'all to Fox, the fucking headquarters, and nobody made the connection. I took you to the Fox headquarters right in New York City. Did a whole tour of the building. Took y'all to motherfucking Good Morning America, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, the Today Show. Y'all remember? It's still up there. This was this past week. Huh? Niggas ain't really on tax. You know what I mean? That's why I say y'all be donating niggas in their bedroom. So I'm saying, yo, fuck, I'm gonna do my joints in the bedroom. I ain't doing no more. These women are at war with y'all. And it's not all of them. No, there's still some sisters in there. There's some sisters here on YouTube that's fighting every day, speaking up for motherfuckers. But for some reason or another, their fucking voice can't get beyond the motherfucking the search engine unless you enter it in because of chicks like Tasha K. You've been doing this for years now. Years, man. Like the routine getting old. Like, all right, let me point somebody out to attack. Boom, let me do this. Find out some personal information. Da 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 da. But when somebody do it to you, you on camera crying. You motherfucking distraught. Oh, I need the sisters to come together. Please donate to me so I can help pay off Cardi motherfucking B. Salud a la gente. Salud a la gente. Entonces, sabes, salud a las mujeres, la reina. Entonces, sabes, las mujeres dominicanas. Cardi B. Huh? Toma más chavo. Rápido, tú sabes, no? Listen, man, I'm just telling you, this shit chuck. All right, ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. The shit chuck. Nothing in this story is real. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna say on behalf of Cory Holcomb, I don't know if this is the stepdaughter or your actual daughter, but I want to say this, sweetheart. If you see this, don't go mingling with motherfuckers to air out Papa. You understand? Because this is what's going to happen. One day you're going to really need this man for something. Something. The Tasha K won't be there for you. Tasha K ain't going to be here for you 5 years after now. Tasha K ain't going to be here for you 10 years after now. Tasha K ain't going to be here for you 15 years after now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. This is all a moment. And this go out to every other chick or dude or whoever fuck else, whatever gender you are, specific, whatever. Stop mingling and talk. I listened to a nigga the other night talk about, yo, I love linking with people because I can find out. I'm gonna read y'all comment. Give me a second. I love linking with people and because I can, we could learn to get together and air this motherfucker out and expose them or whatever. But it's always the faces like this, right? Don't you understand that? Huh? The face always look like this, right? Crazy. Are you having a good day? Yeah, I'm having a good day, homie. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wants your material. Anyway, it's like these women that do this type of behavior on a day-to-day basis, it's like their motif. Like they get on, let me pick a black dude to fucking bash and clash. Let me do it during Black History Month, even more importantly. And then after I do that, I'm gonna sit back and get all the motherfucking views because people so interested in what I got to say. Where's the exposure? What am I gonna say about them today? Oh, you know what I found out? I'm gonna find out their address. Or I'm gonna find out where they live. Or I'm gonna find out. All right, cool. You found out where niggas live. You found out their address. You found out their background. So now you gonna bring it to the internet? You know, Tasha K, in my opinion, is one of the first that's responsible. I ain't capping for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because all spectrum remains. Bitch said, fuck me, fuck you too, bitch. But what's right is right. You know, even with the Jaguar chick and all the bullshit she say or whatever, whatever. One thing I will say about her is 4 years ago, many of y'all wasn't here for that. I was. You understand what I'm saying? I try to reiterate that a lot of times. Me and Jack started at the same time. I don't know since day one she was on here on motherfucking YouTube from Instagram. That's no cap. You understand what I'm saying? You go back in my history, it'll reflect that. Factory. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So when she was on here, I remember they brought her son and the father up. And this is the first time they was actually on there. Ain't Sam's first time getting interviewed. That's like his fifth, sixth time. And I ain't mad at him. You understand? Do what you want to. But at the time, I remember I said to myself, I said, yo, this is a bad idea right here. Because when you start bringing the kids involved in it, it reaches a new element. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, this bitch is online calling motherfucking what's the name on CPS and all that shit. That's what we call them up this way in the Northeast. Calling child protective services and shit like that on other bitches because they mad at some shit they said on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I don't mess with nobody because all you got to do is mess with a guy that got nothing to lose and they will rock your world. That's facts. I am paranoid. I got 16 security cameras in my house. Yeah, I hear all that. But anyway, yo, listen. This is the fact. Tasha K is incoming, supposedly, to Foxsoul. And I want to ask them as a conglomerate. I want to ask them as a power leader in the media world. Hey, what's going on, that? I want to ask them, is this the particular personality you want to come in versus the particular personalities you had there? You know, I had my if and and buts about Vivica A. Fox being on there. I ain't like a lot of shit she said. I ain't like the snickering and laughing she did when motherfucking Kevin Samuels died. I didn't appreciate that shit at all. Fuck that. You understand what I'm saying? And I think Claudia being from right up the street here, chick, you was Miss Rhode Island one year. You understand? Like, this is right up the block. I live in Connecticut. This is right up the block. We used to go up and get drunk on the beach in fucking Westerly and pass out there. Well into my 20s, 30s, even my 40s. That was the thing to do. Go to Westerly Beach, hang out, see my friends. That's why I try to tell you, like, you can even ask her. There's nothing in that area beyond the area I lived in, but Italians and Greeks mostly, especially when you get to Westerly. Fuck out of here. Ain't nothing but a fucking Italians. You understand? So she's a local girl. She's a New England girl. Yeah. Huh? And so when I sit there and I listen to all this shit that what was the other one's name? There was another chick on there. She was real mean too. It was like the Mean Girls Club to me when I saw them. They talked about Ice Cube. They talked about Kevin Samuels. And it was just out of character for Claudia for me because I had seen them times she was with Cory Holcomb all the way back to the RMC days, all the way up to when they was in the other studio in the garage. Remember in the fucking what was that shit? That was like a rental unit or something like that. You know what I mean? They been thugging it. You feel me? And he made that shit happen. So I can't sit here and listen to a Tasha K just attack this man with all the work they didn't put in, all the work him and Zoe put in. Y'all need to bring Zoe back up on the show. Zoe, you need to bring him back on the show, and I want to see you and Craig swatch ideas on shit, man. That shit would be epic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I ain't even trying to cap on you or nothing, but my nigga, get your panties out the bunch. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, y'all give a hug, sit the fuck down. That's what y'all need. Y'all can both use that. The fans want to see that. Give the fans what they want. You understand? They want to see Zoe. Bobby, get your ass over there with that smelly ass fucking jacket. You understand what I'm saying? To get to work. You understand? That's what we want to see. That's what the programming requires and is asking for. Niggas want to see Uncle Bobby. Freeze love, where the fuck you at? You just disappeared. What the fuck? You went to Antarctica or some shit? Huh? We need to send out a search party? What we need to do here? I love these fucking guys. And I'm not going to sit back for 5 fucking minutes unless some petty Eddie broad that's got one lawsuit judgment against her and then coming to incoming lawsuit against her from reputable people. You understand what I'm saying? Cardi B has sat with the fucking president several fucking times. did a commercial with the president. What has she done in comparison? This is a question you motherfuckers need to start asking here online. What have you done in comparison? Each time you hear some bitch online, it's a random bitch that got a kitchen sink hairdo. Ask that whore, listen here, what the fuck have you done in comparison to the guy that's sitting there that you're talking about? And what you find very many times is this is a broad that's in debt. This is a broad that ain't got much going on. This is the broad that got, as Cory say, 3 or 4 side babies. You know what I'm saying? About 2, 3 different niggas. This is a chick that got a history of never keeping shit together, really. This is the chick that got a history of being messy. This is a chick that got a history of talking down to people. Ask one such Tasha K. And it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. So that's why I keep telling y'all, and I keep saying, and a lot of y'all get mad at me, but it's a reality. When is it going to be a point when these bitches shut the fuck up? Bitch, it wasn't no need for you to say that shit. You did that shit to get some spins and shit off his name. And you was brown nose to somebody. But I want you to run over there and show that to, well, Claudia gonna see it. I wonder how Claudia feel about that. You should check that, Claudia. That's the bitch you want sitting next to you? Are you still gonna be on the show or are they replacing you? I'm confused. Are they replacing Claudia with Tasha K? Because that's a horrible decision. First of all, Claudia is a lot easier on the eyes. Even though she's getting older, she's a lot easier on the eyes than Tasha K is. Tasha K, you got to assemble that bitch. Like you literally, I will like if you look like her, I've seen you without the makeup and shit. All right, many of us have. All right, Rich Hazel, vampire. So my point is, you one of these bras that got to be some bitches got to be assembled. Y'all don't get that, do you? That's why they go get the BBL. That's why they got the butterfly eyelashes. Some bitches just got to be assembled. Other women will even agree with that. Some bitches just gotta be assembled. You understand what I'm saying? TK, AK Bootsy 3.0. Shit. Yeah, I heard niggas with so much shit like Bootsy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy. I ain't never say that, but I heard niggas said that. So, like, you sit up here talking about niggas is ugly, he got a beer belly. You can't even see Cory's stomach when he on TV. There's a fucking table right there in front of him, Cap. So I'm just like, I'm listening to this shit. So I'm just like, yo, these my dudes though. Like, I don't like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Every time Cory come to New York, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Got the gunners, everything. But Craig came to motherfucker. Was a shout out to Craig Smith, man. Craig and him and Boo, they came to New York or whatever. I'm like, yo, where y'all niggas at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, you good out here? You know what I'm saying? What you know what I'm saying? Take you over there, you know what I mean? But it's like this rapid thing of these women every day, every week. And every time they got a black face attached to them, they're sitting up online. And I'm not crashing on black women. I'm talking about this particular set of black women. And that's what black American women got to start understanding. I'm talking about a particular set of black American women. This is their profession, to get up online and bash their own men without calls, without anything. I watch that show all the time. There's maybe been 1 or 2 times in the past fucking year that he's mentioned Tasha K. Why now? Because you saw that shit with Donnell Rawlings. That's why. And you try to say, oh, Donnell Rawlings, oh, he always trying to check a bitch. They always go for that. When he always trying to check, bitch, maybe you need to be checked. Because evidently the nigga in the home with you, and this is what I said to you, a lot of these niggas, they slave to the paper. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if that was my bitch, I'm trying to tell you, and I'm being frank with you, if that was my bitch, I'd be like, bitch, why the fuck are you on YouTube all the fucking time? Like, bitch, can't you put together a movie at this point or something? Oh, well, look, I got me a job at Foxsoul, now I can pay off that debt. Bitch, it's going to take you years to do that. By the time you finish that, they've been canceled that show 4 times. What up, Kareem? So I'm just like, yo, I'm really bothered by that shit. I'm just like, yo, this is what chicks are doing now. They're getting online, do the normal ones, you know, do the normal 1-2s. This nigga gay. This nigga got issues. Let's expose him. He got emotional problems. But me, I'm perfect. I'm the girl that got sued by Cardi B. I'm the girl that's about to get sued by Kevin Hart. Do that shit make sense? And these bitches are sitting in the you go, girl. You go. That's right, honey. You go, girl. Sounding like a bunch of slaves on a Sunday afternoon. I'm just like, what the fuck? They just had a good meal. What, am I wrong? I can't adapt to that, my nigga. I can't adapt to that. I can't adapt to bitches sitting around and they want support of men, but at the same time, every opportunity they get on camera, they crashing out on another man. And y'all don't, she led with that premise. This nigga gay. This nigga this. And I'm like, but be the same. Didn't you almost get beat up by a person from the LBGT? I could have swore it was some event she was at, and she had got real hawky with some nigga. The nigga was about to rush her, and was on stage, and they had to remove her. And the nigga was like, "Yo, you got the wrong one." Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I think he was like a transsexual or something like that. He's about to beat the brakes off of Tasha K. Security had to grab like, "Yo, chill, son, chill. Don't wild out." It's in the title. So we gotta get you up out of here. We gotta get you up out of here. She said, "Who we talking about? We talking about Tasha K. You ain't see it in the title." Don't come ask me who we talking about. It's in the title. Cory Holcomb versus Tasha K. You gotta go. People like that, I always block them because what they do is they disrupt us. They'll come in here and they'll do certain shit and ask stupid questions, shit like that. I don't do that. Yeah, she did almost get mollywopped. That's what that Net Forcer said out of Chicago. Shout out to her. Yeah, she almost got her ass whooped. But it goes further than this Tasha K. It goes into like the mayor of Dalton, my homegirl in here right now. She an Illinois native. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joliet. I got family out there. That's a fact. So shout out to them, Camilla, all y'all. But this is the thing. Tasha K is not the only person that does this. I'm noticing that a whole bunch of female vloggers do the same type of approach every fucking week. Somebody new is gay. Let's expose him. Let's take this guy down. Let's make sure let's knock him down a peg. Say what you want to about Donald Trump, whether you support him or don't support him, but it's the same thing they're trying to do right now. And guess who led the investigation? A chick by the name of Letitia James, who, when the time is right, they gonna do that bitch just like they did the other bitch down south. What's her name? Fanny. Hey, Fanny. Fanny, can you make me and the boys some more pancakes, Fanny? Hey, that's Fanny, boys. Fanny Willis. She's from the Willis plantation. That sassy bitch got up in the court. She said, Can you do me a favor? Can you give me a cup of water? No, that's district attorney. Bitch acting like she Blanche Devereaux. Them saggy ass titties. Them titties was struggling, nigga. Them titties was like, help me. I was like, nigga, you ready to whisk it off of this bitch? I'm talking about the nigga that's getting ready to get kicked off the Trump car. This is how they gonna do that nigga. That nigga, what's his other name? He's right here. Alan. This was the nigga that did the prosecution. I can't think of his name right now, but he's the nigga that did the prosecution for the Jonathan Major shit, right? Same thing with this nigga, Alan Brack. That's his name. There's a dude that literally murdered a chick in New York in a New York City hotel room, right? He went on a run. He went to Arizona, and they're holding him right now. He's wanted for the charge, and he had to uphold them in New York, but because of bail reform and all this other shit that, sorry to say, Black American women advocated for. This goes into the contention of that shit. What was that shit called? Defund the police. You understand? And so all these advocacies, including voting for Biden, you see where that got you. Look at Chicago right now. They're complaining. There's people. I got sent a video today from Annette, and she was showing this black woman that was at a Chicago City Council meeting. And she was talking about the migrants. This is what Biden led you to. And if you remember what Donald Trump said, he said pretty much the same thing. Yo, this is what this man wants to do. And I'm half Latino, so don't get me wrong, but there's a big difference between us and these motherfuckers y'all got coming. These motherfuckers from countries that most Latinos don't even go to, like factory, But outside of that, yeah, I'm half black, so I got a concern here. I know I'm trying to make fun of it and everything like that, but I'm seeing all these people like the mayor from Dalton. She's been accused of everything from putting her name on the door and, this is crazy shit, wrapping a van, misusing, I think it was somewhere upwards of $2 million out of FBI's investigating her. And this bitch had the same sassy, loudmouth, mammy mentality and voice too in an octave, So it's like, you got to watch what I've learned is you got to watch what these bitches that use a certain octave. Because to me, it's representing mammy. You understand what I'm saying? Mammy. Oh, mammy. It's representing mammy. I'm dead serious. Full throttle. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Hey, gal. Making some pancakes, Fanny. Fannie. Fannie Willis. She from the Willis plantation. Fannie. They ready to lock Fannie ass up on there, huh? Huh? Throw away the key on fucking Fannie. Fuck Fannie. So as you notice, these notorious bitches that are popping up, including that one in Dalton, the mayor, including Letitia Games, and all these other infamous bitches that are power drunk, they fall very quickly. Whether it's a lawsuit, whether it's indicting them or whatever. Letitia James just made a big statement the other day. We're gonna go after his assets or whatever, whatever. Bitch, did you forget that it is a white man in America that he was the 45th president and that your motherfucking position was appointed to you by other whites? Oh, boy, they pumping these motherfuckers up. Alvin Bragg, the lady that is the head prosecutor on the case of the case I just mentioned, she don't even want to send the prisoner back to New York because she's afraid that this motherfucker might let him free. But this is the same Alvin Bragg that was head over heels to prosecute another black man, which is Jonathan Majors. This is why Jonathan Majors ain't make it out the courtroom for real, for real. I was there in the courtroom. As y'all know on this page, y'all done seen it. Y'all saw Jonathan Majors give me a shout out, all that. So I ain't got a front. It's not all black women though. It's a minority of them. That's the thing I'm trying to express, and it gets lost in translation in the conversation. This is not all black women. All black women are not doing this. There's many black women out here that are running their businesses, raising their kids and everything like that, that I'm very highly respectful of. I know them. But my problem is when you get these cantankerous bitches that get online and they start telling porky pies and lies about people just to be saying them, and they're always their target is a man. Won't you talk about other bitches? Huh? You try to deduce Darlene OG Ortiz like she ain't a bad bitch. Darlene, but excuse me, Darlene, if you hear it like that, but I'm sorry. Darlene's 60 years old and I still hit that. And most niggas would. Darlene be in the chat, niggas be like, yo, niggas be in the chat talking to Darlene, talking like, yo, mom, what's good? What's happening? Da 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 da. Y'all ever seen the cover with Darlene on the Ice-T shit? The shit is classic. Tasha K ain't got no classic cover of the ass cheeks hanging out that everybody can reference. Matter of fact, even if she did, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck wants to see them? I don't want to see Tasha K naked. Who wants to see Tasha K naked? Fellas, if you ever want to see Tasha K scantily clad or naked, please write something in the chat that can reference that. It's a yay or nay, whatever the fuck. Who wants to see Tasha K naked? I don't. I don't even want to envision fucking Tasha K. How about that shit? And I say that about very few women. I wouldn't take Tasha. It don't look. You somebody, he look fat and funky. You kind of look greasy to me. If that makes sense. She'll kind of look greasy. Like, I don't know. That's just not the particular pussy I would go searching after, fight a nigga over, argue about, or whatever. That's the type of bitch you be with at the end of the club and it's like 3:30 in the morning and ain't no other choices. You be like, well, all right, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And she talking the whole time. What you doing? What we doing? Shut up, bitch. We waiting for the Uber. You don't even want to take in your real car because this she'll chase you down. When you won't be bothered with her no more, she gonna chase you down. That's the chick you won't be bothered with no more. She's like, well, all right, you know what I'm saying? That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. So what you about to do? As a bitch, you say like before you bought her there at 3, you say around about 5 o'clock in the morning, you say, all right, so what you about to do? Nobody wants to see TK hugging. Nobody wants to see these bitches naked, man. Come on, man. I know some strong ass chicks out here that's 50, 60 years old and still hold it down, got the glueless together and all that shit. But this bitch ain't one of them. I dare you sit there and talk about Cory Holcomb, man. Respect to Cory Holcomb. Respect to 5150 Nation. You understand what I'm saying? But I had to stand on it. I had to speak about it. Because this squad right here, you understand? Like, fuck out of here, man. Tasha K. Let's do an update. Since you so good at doing vlogs and shit, give us an update on how that motherfucking settlement is going. How about that shit? Can we get that fucking live? Tasha K exclusive. How my settlement from Cardi B is going. When Cardi trying to show you some leniency at one minute, she was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Cardi was like, yo, oye, tú cámate, tú sabes, las mujeres no tienen la chavo. Por la gente latino, tú sabes, claro. Las mujeres no tienen la chavo. I'm bow. What the fuck? Yo, man, listen, man. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. The only point I'm getting at is if you a bitch that's out here, you got lawsuit judgments against you, or you just got a new job, I would watch who the fuck I beef with. You understand what I'm saying? You beef with Cory Holcomb because it was up in the motherfucking algorithm. You mentioned Darnell Rollins or whatever, whatever. Them niggas was all the way across the fucking floor from each other, for one. Number two, the nigga was on the stage performing. Number three, it was a whole room of people. What he supposed to do? Set it and act like an idiot so TMZ can film that part too? Man, get the fuck out of here. It's a camera on you every 5 minutes. That's when I say the shit I say the shit I say, and that's what it is. I know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's what it is. Don't let these motherfucking women that are out here for no other reason, in my opinion, than to serve and ordain white supremacy. Fox Network is not a black-owned conglomerate, all right? It's not a black-owned conglomerate. It's not a Latin-owned conglomerate. It's none of that. So when niggas is sitting around, they talking about, oh, well, Foxsoul, yeah, we went in and, this one should be on there and then this one should be on there. And what happened to Funky Geneva and all that shit? That's because Fox don't fucking want them there, nigga. Don't you get it? You understand what I'm saying? They don't want them there. That's not your network. You understand? That's not the champion for you. You understand what I'm saying? This is the same network that had racist niggas on there talking about, yo, fuck them niggers. Black Lives Matter. They was interviewing them and all that shit. Y'all forgot about that shit? And then when the shit with George Floyd was going on, it's the same network was giving you that. You understand? This is the same network when motherfucking Freddie Gray got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was like, the cops may have been right. You know what I'm saying? This is the same network. Do you follow the pattern of what the fuck I'm saying here? And you're like, Lord Jesus Christ, look what white Jesus gave us. He gave us Foxsoul. Ain't it good all the time? Lord, thank you, Master Candy. You just the best. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Doing Black fucking History Month, this is what you got bitches out here doing. Start checking these bitches. That's all I ask of you. If you call me to all this shit, I'm a real man or whatever, go over to that bitch's page and sometimes, or go on a live chat or any of these bitches that say some shit about motherfucking against Cory Holcomb. Raise your right hand, I'll just play. But I'm just saying, whether it's any man, it is the duty of other men to look out, in my opinion, for other men. Or what you have is you have a matriarchal society that's led by women. And I'm not with that shit. Can't a bitch lead me nowhere, G. Only way you can lead me is to your bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? Only way you can lead me is to where you take off your panties when we enter the house. That's the only motherfucking way you can lead me. You can lead me to a plate of food. How about that? But ain't no bitch gonna lead me in life. Like, fuck out of here. That's why I've always lived by myself. I've always been in charge. Bitches come and live with me. I don't go live with bitches. You understand what I'm saying? Never have, never will. I had one time in my life I had to stay with a woman, and that was it. And that was horrible. I'd never do that again. Like a chick that stand over you, she never gonna really respect you if that make any sense. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Nah, we ain't doing that. I just want to say a couple words real quick. I don't want to drown this out too much or whatever, but I just really don't appreciate that shit right there. Always framing like Black American dudes as being fucking gay and shit. I think like, women that do that, they need to start looking at themselves. I presented the demographics and I'll take a screenshot of it. But from what the demographics say, there's more women that come in common. If y'all wonder why I'm blinking, it's because this ring light is in my eye and it's very, very bright. But if I take it down a tad, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me good. But this particular demographics I was looking at from the CDC state that more Black women, this is going to blow your mind, go look for it yourself, more Black women identify with the LGBT community than Black men. So that lets me know, and they identify as either bisexual, lesbian, or what's that other shit, pan or some shit like that, whatever the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not shooting shots. I'm just saying whatever the fuck that, I don't know. But that's what they're saying. So if there's more women that are accounted by the motherfucking US government as being more inclined to be part of the LGBT community and more inclined to be bisexual, trisexual, extrasexual, exosexual, whatever the fuck else term they got out there. I'm just fucking with y'all. But I'm just saying, whatever term they got out there, if Black women are more inclined to be involved in this based on demographics, thinking about the US fucking government, and bitches always want to go back and, all right, well, let's use the government here. The niggas ain't gay. You bitches is gay. We watched the whole bit. I said again, we watched the whole bit. I love the brat, but we watched this bitch get with another bitch, had a motherfucking stomach cut out, and was walking around talking about she pregnant, she happy for this pregnancy and all this shit. All along, they used the white man's sperm to make the baby out. What the fuck did I say? Y'all was okay with that. We watched Niecy Nash have a whole fucking husband, get fucking divorced, and go marry a bitch. Why ain't nobody say nothing about that? We watched this chick, Lena James, that made that movie, whatever the fuck that shit was. Y'all know what I'm talking about with her and the dude. And, you know, she ends up marrying the bitch in Hollywood. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. Nobody's trying to take them down. Nobody's trying to crash them out. These gay ass bitches. Ain't nobody say nothing like that. So my point is, what is the incentive of running around talking about men are gay every 5 minutes? And I finally figured it out. It's so nobody will want to procreate with men of color. Ha ha ha. That's a tactic that's used by motherfuckers. And what's the word I'm looking for here? Not genocide. What is the word I'm looking for here? Inoculation. That's not it either. It'll come to me in a minute. But there's a word for this. And it's eradicating the children before even there could be a procreation. This is eradicating. Now, I heard another lady named Cynthia G that was invited on a man that was part of that LBGT community, one Storm and Rose program, quite frequently to talk about the same thing. And I can't think of the name of it right now. It's when you sterilize someone, though, or Jesus Christ. The word is right on the tip of my tongue. I just can't think of it right now, but it'll come to me in a second. But this is what they plan on doing. And now they got the full cooperation of a segment of Black women, a segment of white women, a segment of Latin women. This is a whole school method. Like even with Middle Eastern people, I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but they're suffering the same problem that a lot of Black American men are having. They can't find a good wife. The women that are there, they want these astronomical fucking, deals for themselves before they commit to you and all that shit that are most of the time ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? A bitch requiring you to have $6 million, $7 million, but this bitch and her family never seen past $30 million $30,000 in their whole entire life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, doesn't make any sense. Stop dating bitches from poverty. Words from me. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, I'm just saying this. If you can't find something good to say about your own men during Black History Month at all, because I'm gonna say it again. You can't show me a bitch that hasn't been all month online right now that has been flustering, angry, mad, waking up. Bitches is doing 9-hour motherfucking lives talking about these men, and so and so gay, and this one gay, and that one gay, and this one gay, and I just. Like the way I respond to that, because most of the time I look at the bitches saying that, I'd be like, yo, shorty, take a look at the pictures in the video. I fuck bitches a little better than you. I mean, point blank. Them bitches gonna tell you they look better than you. You know what I'm saying? The bitches I fuck with, they can fit in skimpy shit. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about a lot of times a bitch that got a neck like this. You know what I'm saying? And sitting there talking, these niggas, child, these niggas, they always talk like that, child, Lord, this a mess, child, Lord Jesus, and the whole time the neck up here and shit, bitch look like she choking, and you're like, let it go, Smokey, let it go. It's like, it's ridiculous at this point. So fellas, let me tell y'all something, man. Anytime a bitch go at you and she talking about you gay or some shit like that, because bitch ain't got nothing else to say about you. 9 times out of 10, you ain't an ugly man, and it comes from a lower chakra of themselves and a low vibe. And always check bitches. Like a lot of these bitches online, I noticed this, right? And I said this to a commenter tonight because she was trying to say something about Jay-Z. So she had something to say about a man of color, but don't have nothing to say about none of these bitches. And that's one of the things Tasha K said. Okay, bitch, you and bitches like you got a lot of mouth for other men, because when men ain't gonna come at you like that. But you ain't have no smoke for no bitches though. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't had no smoke for that transsexual that came on stage was ready to beat the brakes off your motherfucking ass. I was like, let him go. Like, let that nigga go. Like, fuck y'all holding him for? This bitch, see, bitches getting safe environments with their security and shit like that, and then want to talk loud or whatever. I keep telling y'all, shoot that bitch first. Had to change the whole game. Next time bitch talking loud, you would probably, all right, bitch, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Ah, bitches start screaming and shit. You know? Shit wild, my nigga. But yo, listen, bitches like that be sitting around talking like that or whatever, they ain't never been in no real shit. That's why they talk like that. If they had got in some danger before, they wouldn't be talking like that. And if you go to every motherfucking week or every fucking day or every fucking 24 hours between y'all 8 hour lives complaining about men, talking about they ain't no good men out here, no bitch, your daddy wasn't no good. Your daddy wasn't no good. Your uncles wasn't no good. Your brother wasn't no good. That don't include. That's not inclusive of me. You got hurt by another nigga. You ain't get hurt by me. So fuck you if you don't want. If you fall that in the dating status. Fuck you if you can't accept motherfucking the way my swag look good out here. You understand what I'm saying? And the bitches is calling me handsome. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck you if you don't motherfucking go with your own men, roll with your own men, even doing Black History Month. Fuck you if you ain't the type of woman that will support me, but you always want me to support you. Fuck you if you reference me as yo nigga in front of live TV, in front of white crowds mostly, just because you had the opportunity to do so. But how dare me call you a bitch? Fuck you. If any of your mentality is exactly like that and you are no motherfucking benefit to your own culture other than bashing your own, fuck you. Fuck Fox TV for hiring your punk ass. You understand what I'm saying? And any other bitch that's on there to come with the same diatribe. And if you a bitch that don't like the way I'm talking, oh well, I'm sorry. Because here's another fucking example of it. And this is not the bulk of black women. This is a percentage of black women where even other black women are online. It's like, I can't even tolerate this shit. I ain't gonna call her out, but I had somebody of mine that's a viewer of mine say, I can't even tolerate YouTube no more because all it is basically is motherfuckers bashing, yelling, screaming, drama. These bitches are on here every day with some drama. They didn't even got the guys from the LBGT community, a couple of them anyway. Shout out to Pork Chop. Got them doing the same fucking thing. There's a nigga that's on here that literally his whole diatribe is how something happened to him. Something happened to me today. I hurt my ankle, 5th grade shit. You know what I'm saying? These are the niggas that are out here that are being created by bitches like Tasha K. They being emasculated. Now, God forbid we have to go to war tomorrow. God forbid we have to go to war. I'm not talking about LBGT emasculated. I'm talking about emasculated to the fact where these motherfuckers don't even realize. And this is a widespread thing. Everybody got their own little batch of it. But within Black and Latin culture, I see it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more prioritized. Excuse me, y'all. A little bit more prioritized from the mothers being single mothers and these kids growing up the way they do. You got boys. I done had boys walk up to me and stand right beside me, do coughing gestures and all kinds of weird shit because they want me to pay attention to them. I'm like, nigga, I'm a boy. I had to say that to a nigga. I'd be like, yo, nigga, my nigga, I'm a boy. Why you trying to sit next to me, make me see your sneakers? Or, you know what I'm saying? This comes from feminine attributes because that's what bitches do. Bitches go in the club, they see a bitch with the same dress or a little better than her or whatever. They'll go stand right next to the bitch. I said, oh, you learned that from your moms. No cap. You learned that from Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes taught you that. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Two trifling ass bitches in the house. Two trifling ass hoes in the house. You understand what I'm saying? You learned that from mama, your auntie, mama's sisters, and your sisters. You Barbie doll playing motherfuckers. And I don't mean no insult to anybody. But what I'm saying is, these are the type of motherfuckers that will back them bitches. Let's not forget, Tasha K got a whole fucking husband. And this nigga evidently ain't got that much fucking backbone because he can't even grab his bitch and get her out the way of 2 lawsuits now. What kind of nigga is that? Like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these niggas, they dependent on these bitches. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, stop being dependent on a bitch and just move on with your life. Because if it was me, I don't give a fuck them kids. You got me on record. Fuck them kids. I'll deal with the kids after. Let me get the fuck away from this bitch because this bitch gonna be the end of me. If this bitch is the end of me, I can't even take care of the kids. See what I'm saying? So it's a little something for y'all to contemplate on. For the women that builds yourself in that and egregiously day after day after day, even doing Black History Month, just listen, bitch. It's a little bit of faith left in you. Bitch, go do a podcast about something positive for the motherfucking the end of the month is over so your kids can reflect back and look at it. A lot of you hoes has got motherfucking kids at home, and especially sons. And you bitches is online every day talking about some man gay, some man gay. Your son is going to grow into this diatribe in society, you dumb bitch. You making it harder for your own flesh and blood, you stupid fucking whore. If you got uncles, if you got nephews, if you got brothers, every time that you go online and you attribute to that motherfucking narrative, you are fucking over your own family. And that's all I got to say. Shout out 5150 motherfucking nation. That's all I got to say. Guys, the Cash App is right there at the bottom. $STRINGERBELL80. Again, it's in the pinned comment. $STRINGERBELL80. And I just want to say one other thing. It has gotten so bad with this male bashing shit, and particularly men of color, that I found that it's even in the music. So whoever pushing this shit in the music industry, this a little agenda or whatever, that these bitches are bowing down and really stick their whole tongue out and stick it in your ass, I want to say to you, can you cut it the fuck out? And Cohen, can you talk to some of these motherfuckers? Because they're leading the bitches we have all the way down the motherfucking hole. These bitches think doing OnlyFans is all right and being a rap at the same time. TK Hudson was depending on that money coming in, so he didn't care. Yeah, he was depending on that money, but look at him now. Nigga, you look like the simp of the year. I don't give a fuck if this bitch was on Foxsoul, CNN, Soul, fucking HBO Soul, whatever soul you got. She could tap dance a motherfucking in midair. I wouldn't give a fuck. The point remains, why are these bitches online every fucking day bashing men, trying to call men out as being gay? Most of the time, they're trying to call out the masculine men as being gay, and then the niggas is actually gay. You never see them say a fucking word about them. Figure that out.